Today we're going to convert decimals to fractions. We're starting with an example. We've got 0.68 and we need to convert it to a fraction. So the first thing we'll do is put the decimal over 1. So we have 0.68 over 1. Then for every digit after the decimal point, we will multiply by 10. 0.68 has 2 digits after the decimal point. So we would multiply by 10 times 10 or by 100 because 10 times 10 is 100. What I usually think of is my last place value is what I'm going to multiply by. So I have my last place value is my hundredths place. So I'm going to multiply by 100. So we multiply 0.68 times 100 and 1 times 100. 0.68 times 100 is 68. Basically, we're just getting rid of our decimal point. And 1 times 100 is 100. So 0.68 over 1, or 0.68, the decimal, turns into 68 100ths. Now we've got one more thing we can do. We need to simplify. 68 and 100 are both divisible by 4. 68 divided by 4. 4 goes into 6 one time to get 4. We subtract and we're left with 2. Then we bring down our 8. 4 goes into 28 7 times to get 28. And we're left with 0. So 68 divided by 4 is 17. And 100 divided by 4 is 25. So 0.68 equals 17 over 25. We could also have a longer decimal. We could have 0.125 or 0.1025. Same thing, we're going to put this over 1. Then we'll multiply by the place value we're at. So we've got our tenths, hundredths, thousandths, and then 10,000ths. So we're going to multiply our numerator and denominator by 10,000. Point 1025 times 10,000. If I wanted to show my work for this, I would move over 4 spaces because I have 4 zeros here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that turns into 1,025. And then my 1 times 10,000 is just 10,000. When I simplify this, both of these numbers are divisible by 25. I can figure that with this one because it's over 100 and it ends in 25. And then multiples of 100 will always be divisible by 25. 1,025 divided by 25. 25 doesn't go into 1, it doesn't go into 10, but it does go into 102 4 times to get 100, and we're left with 2. Then we bring down our 5. 25 goes into 25 one time to get 25. So 1,025 divided by 25 is 41. And 10,000 divided by 25. 25 can't go into 1, it can't go into 10, but it can go into 100 4 times to get 100. We're left with 0. Bring down our 0. 25 can't go into 0, so I'll put a 0 there. Bring down my other 0. 25 can't go into 0, so I put a 0 there. So 25 goes into 10,400 times. Our 0.1025 simplifies down as a fraction, 41 over 400. We'll do one more of these. I could have a mixed number that needs to be turned into a fraction. So what if I had 15.12 or 15.12? Still going to put it over 1. And when I multiply, I'm going to multiply by my place value for my decimal. So I've got my tens, hundreds. So I'll multiply my numerator and denominator times 100. 15.12, move over my decimal, turns into 1,512, and then that's over 100. So when my decimal with a whole number simplifies down into, or turns into a fraction, it turns into a mixed number. So we need to pull out our whole number. And we could have done this at the start. 100 can't go into 1, it can't go into 15, but it can go into 151 one time. We subtract, we're left with 51. Then bring down our 2. 100 goes into 512 5 times to get 500. We're left with 12. I'll put that 12 over my original denominator. So 15 and 12 over 100. And then 12 over 100 can simplify down. 12 is divisible by 4, and 100 is divisible by 4. So 12 by 4 is 3, and 100 by 4 is 25. So my final answer here will be 15 and 3/25. Remember, you don't simplify your whole number when you simplify. We could have pulled the 15 out from the start and just immediately moved it straight over and had 0.12 over 1, and that would have saved us this step. But if you forget, you can always do that step. All right, that's my last one for today. If you have any questions or have any requests, please feel free to reach out. And I hope y'all have a good week.